you by EaThai, now in Boca Raton.
Hold the Mayo. It's time for Mike Mayo's Lunchbox. Find out what's being served with Mike, Bifo, and Lubie, the only show that covers food, sports, and the proper maintenance of your car. And now, a man who had the distinction of having an entire health clinic named in his honor, Mike Mayo.
I want the flim flam sauce with the awesome fave, with shafafa on the side.
Hey, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to another edition and another week of Mike Mayo's Lunchbox. We are having a little bit of a later lunch today, but it is well worth it because we are at EaThai in Boca Raton. 6299 North Federal Highway is the address, with our main man, Chef So.
How you doing?
How are you this month?
Well, good, slow like other people. September.
But we prefer to call it not slow, but kind of at a more moderate pace so that everybody gets their mental health days or something. Or no, you're scrambling around cooking. And
Well, Bill is, it doesn't help you with mental too much. Bill still stay the same.
Yeah, but that's, you know what? I sense that season and snowbirds are around the corner. Boca, I think it will start filling up next month. I know some people are worried who depend more on the Canadian tourists, but here you've got the northern, the New Yorkers. They come back every year.
I got a lot of local supporters, so
Yeah.
I've been blessed lately. To be honest with you, like I'm okay.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good to hear because I'm hearing all kinds of different stories. Some people are weathering the storm, so to speak. We had a lot of rainy weather. Some places are just absolutely killing it. I was at a place on the beach over the weekend in Fort Lauderdale, Tocado, which is like that high-end Korean sushi place. And let me tell you, I mean, it's expensive there, and the place was packed. So I guess rich people are doing really good.
Agree. I was a butcher in Boca.
Yeah.
They were busy.
They
too.
were busy too. Okay. Yeah.
So we cannot blame economy too much either.
Well, I understand there are some
depends, yeah.
people who are struggling. There are some people who, the stock market is doing really well. So if you have a big stock portfolio, Lubie, how was your weekend? And how are you doing now that you were in the home stretch of pregnancy? Not you, but your better half, Shirley.
But
2 months, less than T-minus 2
Yeah.
months. And your whole life will be completely different forever and ever. Is that daunting?
So is that what you did with coaches? You would ask really, really loaded questions and then go, "What do you think, Don?"
Yeah, that was my MO.
I love how you end the question with daunting.
Daunting.
Here, yes, I'm stressed out of my friggin' mind. I know Chef Sopanut has multiple children. Good for him. I do not have one yet. I've had lots of nephews and nieces, and I've been Uncle Mike for a long time, and I wanted a child my whole life, and now I'm not regretting it per se, but I'm definitely scared about that decision because there's a lot. We did a lot of work around the house. We have the baby shower next weekend, and I wish we had the days where you had like 20 people over and the guys weren't even involved and it was at a house.
Right.
That's
It
not
was
our
just
baby
the
shower.
women and the
That's
mothers, mother-in-law, and now this
I
whole
missed those days.
inclusiveness. I kind of maybe wish we were
Yes.
going back to the
I wish it
50s
was
and did things
exclusive.
like the old days. Yeah.
Especially in my pocket. So, but yes, we have the baby
And
shower next week.
that is
and
coming up
doctor's appointments.
Saturday
Saturday.
at an undisclosed location.
Yes, I don't need more people there. We have a lot of people.
But I thank you for the event. I have been
course.
I meant to ask you before the show, but is there a registry? Because Val
There
being the responsible
is a
one.
registry,
So I'll get that.
and I'll get that over to you guys.
Okay. Maybe I have a cousin that lives in North Carolina. She knits these beautiful quilts and baby blankets. That might be.
I'm not against it. Her grandmother's been knitting up a storm, which is really cool. It'll be the great grandmother of Luca. So, I mean, we take everything. We're pretty open. You've met me,
Chef. So, I mean, you've got a couple kids. Are you done? Are you, or will you maybe have more children? Oh, he looked a look of horror on the face. Are you going to have any more kids in the future?
Kid is a blessing, but I'm not changing diaper.
Okay, no, I'm done with that.
I got 2 kids. They're adult now. They're
Yeah.
22 and 17, and
Yeah, but you look so youthful.
You
and
look
you've got,
really young. It weirds me out.
And you are a man about town. You have all these
Asian
beautiful
no racing,
women.
baby.
Yeah. All right, let's get to the food portion. Look at this beautiful display. And before we get into the particulars, and got some great daily specials here, along with traditional Thai specialties at EaThai. It's moved from a former home in Delray. Now it is located right here, 6299 North Federal Highway in Boca Raton. Are you open 7 days? I always forget. You're closed
No,
now on Tuesday.
on Tuesday.
Right. So come on in today and open 6 days a week. Oh, and I got to mention, Happy New Year, Lubie. Lashana
Yes, Lashana
Tova.
Tova tonight.
Happy New
is the
Year.
Jewish
And
New
also
Year.
happy autumn, happy fall. Today is the official first day of autumn. So a big day on the calendar. And it is going into the new year, 5786 on the Jewish calendar.
Yes, sir.
I remember when it was just 5750, so I don't know where the time is going. I use this joke every year, but so you've been in New York. I mean, do you feel during the Jewish holidays, is there a drop off here in the Delray Boca area? Boca now, but and
Yeah, since yesterday it was a little quiet,
yeah.
but you need to tell me more though, because
So okay, so you know how you have the lunar calendar, where every year you have, people used to call it Chinese New Year. Now it's Lunar New Year, and that's usually in what, February. Yeah. Well, on the Jewish calendar, the Jewish New Year, it's the old Hebrew calendar, and it goes by the readings of the Bible. So when you finish up the Bible, when you go back to Genesis chapter 1, that is when it's the Jewish New Year, and that day is falling tonight, the beginning of Rosh Hashanah, which ushers in the 10-day high holy day period. Now, I don't know why I'm talking about this, because Lubie is the good Jew here.
Yeah.
He actually goes to temple for the services. I just do
usually
all
do.
the eating and the rituals, and I'm going to have a nice dinner tonight. Val and I are having my brother and sister-in-law and one of Val's kids, and some grandkids are coming over, even though Val's and her kids are not Jewish. But it's one of those things where everybody can chime in and get together, and you drink some wine and you have some round challah, kind of the way you have longevity noodles on the Lunar New Year. The tradition in the Hebrew count for Jewish New Year, Rosh Hashanah, we have challah is usually like a loaf, but on the Jewish New Year, it comes in a round circle for the infinity, the God, the there is no beginning and end, so that it's an everlasting, long, round life. And then we also dunk apples in honey for a sweet New Year. So now you can go back to all your Thai friends and tell them, I learned some Jewish things because I'm in Boca now.
You know what I learned too though? When I was in New York during Christmas, the business is dead. Slow.
No,
But
obviously.
here,
Business is booming.
Yeah. I didn't
everywhere.
know Jews love to eat during Christmas.
Oh, especially Asian different kinds of food.
New York, it's funny because
Chinese
Christmas
food.
Eve, it used to be every restaurant in New York, all the Italian restaurants were closed. The only thing open was Chinatown, Chinese restaurant. My family, being Jewish, we would go into New York. The big movies would like have premieres around Christmas time. We'd go see a movie on Christmas Day, and then we'd go to Chinatown and have a big Chinese meal on Christmas.
So it's a Jewish thing.
The Jewish thing. Yeah, that was the Jewish thing.
I love it though. That's why I stay open.
Sure, you'll be good year round.
Yeah, you'll be fine for Christmas.
So hold on. So today, basically, you guys will like a family thing. You guys want to come out.
Yeah, tonight. So you know how it works, because Jews were all a little mixed up. So instead of celebrating a day doesn't begin when the sun comes up. The day begins when the sun goes down, which might be a little
like
pessimistic.
Christmas Eve. You know how like they celebrate like the Latins, like my wife. Noche Buena is as big as Christmas morning. The night before is as big as the next day. For us, our holidays usually will start the night before. That's the beginning of the first day.
Yeah, so tonight when
it's
it
like
gets
New Year's
dark,
Eve, right? New Year's Eve, if it was celebrated as much as New Year's Day.
The official thing, even whether it's like the end of Shabbat, the Sabbath on Saturday, or beginning of a holiday, is when it gets dark outside and you can see 3 stars in the sky. That is supposedly when the new day and the holiday begins. So look at you. You
didn't ask for any of this, but he seems intrigued.
It's funny how Thai people are. We celebrate all the New Year and we get drunk with all the New Year. Chinese, Thai New Year, American New Year, Christmas. Now we're gonna celebrate Jewish holiday. Now too.
Yeah, why not?
Jews drink bad wine, like the kosher Manischewitz, very sweet wine. Although there have gotten to be a lot better kosher wines that are actually grown in Israel. There is some wine growing regions in Israel. But anyway, that's for later tonight. Not everybody goes to temple or synagogue.
But a lot of people come together as a
the
family.
traditional meal is you have a family gathering. You start with either matzo ball soup, gefilte fish, chopped liver, some of the round challah, and then you have your brisket or chicken
Yep.
or turkey, and
Yep.
then some side dishes. But
Wow.
all right, that's for later. Right
What do we have
now,
now?
we've
Like,
got
you'll have
a
the camera.
Thai lunch, and you, my friend, you keep knocking it out of the park. Every time I come here, you have these daily specials, and they're these like really beautiful looking traditional Thai street food. Sometimes
This is northern food.
It's not. What is
It's not.
that?
It's not a northern Chiang Mai.
Oh, it's a Chiang Mai. So
Yeah.
it's northern.
Northern.
That's the Lar or the Isan or whatever
Yes,
it's
no.
called. What's it?
Isan is on the west.
Okay.
No, east.
Okay. Chiang Mai is
The northern of
the
Thailand.
northern. Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
So this we have in front of us is you want to look at this kind of like ground lamb,
Yes.
and is it with like a what's
Tomato, chili, chutney.
oh chutney? Okay, so it's got a little bit more of kind of the like you said the it's not Indian or Pakistani, but
No.
it's just a different. So it's a chutney.
Yeah, but
How do you eat this with a shrimp toast or with
No,
a
that's
little
a
sticky rice? Or you
pork
just
rice. No, that's a pork rider.
Mhm.
And then sticky rice and vegetable.
Okay.
Try
So
that everything in one bite.
what should I do with it? Just have
That's
it.
a grilled sticky rice.
Take it with some sticky rice.
Yes.
Okay. People were looking for the sticky rice on the Let's Eat South Florida group, which we simulcast on every day. The group is now up almost 215,000. I think 214,000.
That's amazing.
And it's funny because the other day some woman came on and was saying, "Where do you get sticky rice? Like in the where you get it and it's in a plastic bag and it's really sticky." And I was like, "Of course, EaThai is one of
Yep.
those places
Yep.
you can get your sticky rice here, and we've got a whole nice hunk of it with the and what's this called? It's called a it's just it's a ground lamb.
Give me 1 second.
Nah,
I'm
it's
trying to think
okay.
of Thai name right now.
Oh, that's good.
Nam Pik Ong. That's called Nam Pik Ong.
Nam pickle.
Nam
Okay.
pik-
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And you're gonna think I'm crazy, but between the spice, I mean, it's like a good taco filling, only it's made with ground lamb.
Try some vegetable at the same time.
Yeah, that's what my doctor. I was at my cardiologist this morning, and he said, "Michael, try some vegetables sometime." No, I actually got a good, clean bill of health, so I'm very happy. So I know everybody who looks forward to the Mayo Clinic health updates. You always like it when the cardiologist looks at you and gives you praise for losing weight, getting your numbers in line, and says, "See you in a year." And I was like,
Yes.
"That's music to my
That's
ears."
amazing.
But
Yeah.
you can go for the full year without coming back. So, all right. So I've got the vegetables. I got a little bit of the sticky rice. Lubie, I'm going to make you try some of that.
You're not
'cause
making me do anything. I'm,
it's kind of
I'm
like
looking forward to trying this.
I hate to like just by looks, it looks like kind of a sloppy Joe mixture
Yeah,
or
yeah.
a picadillo in the for our Cuban
When you
friends.
put it
where
on what
you
is like
get-
a pork rind, I guess.
Yes, sir.
But
You might want to put a
What
little
is
bit.
the-
It might
okay.
be spicy for you.
Oh, this? I'm not gonna put, but not the rice.
no, you
No,
can
no, eat the rice with the rice.
have
in.
it. Try a little bit.
Yeah,
It's
I'm-
got a
I'm
little
going.
bit of a kick.
I'm sure it does, and that's fine.
On my scale,
You know, I'm soft. Remember, Sopanut got to see me in all my glory last time. So
I'm going to say on my scale, my personal scale, where Thai spicy is 10, American spicy is 5. I'm going to put this at about a 6 to 7, 6.5. I
Man,
think it's really good, flavorful. The
that's
spice,
really, really good.
you like it?
It was almost like a little sweetness.
Mm-hmm.
I like that little
that's the
sweetness.
chutney.
I like that little sweetness with
Chutney is made from what? It's like a, do you know? It's like a fruit component.
Yeah,
or-
fruit component with tomato that I put in there that actually cook with the meat.
Mhm.
Well, I Googled the word. Don't you know that what chutney mean before I named that? So, my
I know
English
this is
is
fantastic. And for lamb, I love because again, most of the time lamb's not gamey, but people assume it's gamey. But I do enjoy when it's not. Like this, the way you prepared it, it doesn't have that overwhelmingly strong lamb flavor. It is reminiscent of like a ground beef, but like with a better flavor to it.
all the herb I put in there,
Yeah.
And I keep taking out the fat out while I'm cooking it.
Oh, you do
Just get rid of the fat.
kind of it renders off,
Yeah.
and then you skim it so that
Yes.
way it's
That is
not
wonderful.
too greasy because sometimes it could get like that. But this is
It's really
a
good.
beautiful dish, very pretty, and this is on the daily special today, right?
Yes.
So how often do you change specials? Is it there for the full week, or and how do you come up with them? And you've got a great regular standard menu. So what's your whole approach to
I
specials?
may sound not so unprofessional when I feel like I want to eat something.
Mhm.
When I I make it and I eat it and I sell it.
I love that attitude because
How are people receive? We talked about this last time. Again, we've heard from more of our quote unquote ethnic, because I think every kind of food is ethnic in its own way, but the more quote unquote ethnic kinds of food in Boca Raton, they don't always go hand in hand. And you are doing not only Thai food, but you're doing authentic Thai food that, again, we've talked about. Not every dish here you're going to find at other places, which is why people should come here to try different things and have different things, but they're also standards as well. How are people receiving when you do these specials here in Boca?
you got to say Boca and
Boca. How are people open to these? I know you said people will listen to you. You have a lot of your old clientele that have been going with you for years, so they respect you and they appreciate your opinion. Like, how has, as opposed to maybe Del Rey, where you were before, now you're in Boca, how have people been open to the Thai cuisine that is more authentic than what we've seen around South Florida?
Well, let's say almost 90% of my customer and the new customer, they appreciate what I do.
Really? That's
do.
amazing.
But there's some that they not used to the flavor, and some that come in here, they asking for sushi.
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah.
And
Mayo's gonna
no,
press
Erica,
up.
you cannot blame them because every
It's
Thai
everywhere.
Well,
I know,
they've been
I know.
conditioned to
I
it,
know, I
and a lot of people they just don't know, and they think, "Oh, Thai means also sushi," but no. In your
Doesn't
world,
know.
Thai means no sushi.
Yeah, I don't remember
No,
getting
who
sushi
knows
in
that-
Thailand. Like, I was in Thailand. I don't remember sushi.
Oh, but sushi in Thailand is better than
They
here,
have it
though.
and it's
But they
good.
do have
They
sushi
have
restaurants, but those
but
are
when you're going to places that are Thai, quote
no,
unquote,
no,
Thai
no.
food, you're not getting sushi. Like, they have a sushi restaurant or a
But you
Chinese
know what?
restaurant.
To be honest with you, as a businessman,
I'm sorry, Japanese restaurant.
I'm thinking, I might put a sushi here.
No.
No, Mayo will lose it.
$3 a piece.
I know, that's why
I know,
they do
for
it.
the little
The
For the
markup,
little
the markup is
nigiri
amazing.
with the tuna that you could buy for what 62 cents
the
a
markup
slice.
is
Yeah, the
amazing,
markup
yeah.
is
And
good.
so-called omakase, $95, $150.
Quee's gonna come
Dr.
after you if
Quee.
you kind of start treading in his territory. He's still up in
Boston, right?
Massachusetts. He's coming back. Well, he's outside of Boston. It's the Springfield
Oh,
area. Sturbridge is actually the name of the town. And my friend and friend of the show, Dr. Nick, actually was up in the Massachusetts area and went to visit Hui. He tried to post on Let's Eat, but everybody should know the rules, which is we don't allow travel log posts of restaurants in other cities. We allow people to ask, "Hey, I'm going to Boston. What's a good
Oh,
restaurant?"
okay. Well, at least say that.
Or
That's
I'm
fine.
going to Paris, or I'm going to Bangkok. Where should I eat? Because we do appreciate
Yeah.
the vast
Coming and
knowledge
going,
of
yeah.
the members of the group who've traveled. But I don't want when anybody goes to New York to see a slice of pizza from whatever the hot spot
Every place.
industry or whatever the hot pizza joint is in New York. So sorry, Dr. Nick. I rejected your post on that
Oh,
basis.
you were the one that did
But
it.
his thing was, you know how some people were groupies or not groupies, but would travel around to see the Grateful Dead in every
yeah,
city.
yeah.
He goes, I travel around to see chefs like Hui in every city. But all right, hopefully he's going to come back but you two can talk
Yeah,
about
you'll talk to
whether
Hui.
maybe you'll bring some sushi into the. Do people ask and then they say, I want,
Well, they just ask if I have
a roll?
California roll, something
Yeah.
like that. But California roll is not even Japanese. Though.
No.
that's
It's a horrendous
obviously
American
it's
invention
not.
because they put cream cheese
The
on it.
cream cheese part is
If you want cream
worse.
cheese and salmon, go to
Get a bagel.
a deli.
Go
Go
to
to
Grandpa's.
Goldberg's or Grandpa's.
For $12, you get a whole big one.
exactly.
All right, number 2 on the
What is
specials
this?
today, and this I didn't realize it was a soup thing, but it's a pork dish.
It's a
with-
pork ribs. It's called ling.
Okay,
Ling.
are we supposed to put rice in this or
No.
not?
Just eat it now. You want more rice, eat rice later.
Yeah, that's fine.
Leng, Leng is the name.
Yes. It's a more
And it's-
popular street Thai food.
It's a stewed thing, and what's the broth? Is there like any kind of
There's a pork
lemongrass?
broth, lemongrass broth.
Oh yeah, I love the broth. Now, what is this little side sauce here? Is that for the?
That's for the ling.
That's for the Leng.
That's a chili Thai,
Chili Thai.
chili lamb sauce.
Do you recommend it for a
I don't
person
need
like
it,
me?
But you'd
or-
like it.
for the soup.
You'd like
You
it.
think for the soup? Because I think it's really
has a
flavorful
flavor,
enough
doesn't need it,
right
but-
now. But if you say it's going to
Just
make it
tiny bit.
a
Dip
tiny
in.
bit, like 3 drops, like
Yeah.
boom, like I'm doing.
Not for you.
Because I can eat this. So I was gonna say you might want it another level.
Yeah, no, this is,
Like this, the spice level is really good, and I'm eating it and not sweating. So you
And-
probably might want a little more.
and this is so pork,
And
but
it's
it's a
really
pork
cooked well.
rib, and it's kind of like just simmered and stewed, and in the Jewish soup world, obviously we would never use pork, but
No,
there's
no.
something called beef, like it's flanken, right?
Flanken's my favorite. We fight over the flanken in our house. Yeah,
Fighting over flanken.
Well, because the flanken's
That
like
sounds like
ridiculous now.
a new podcast or something.
It would be if people knew what flanken was more. Like, 'cause even most Jews don't really know what flanken is nowadays. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what beef it is. But
That's
I know it used to be cheap, and now supposedly it's ridiculous. Just
like
like
all
every other
beef.
beef.
And
Yeah, just like every other beef.
beef prices have been skyrocketing. I've been seeing some stories explaining it. How do you deal with these rising prices on certain products, or do you just go to different things like a
Well,
pork or lamb if beef is getting too high?
control your portion, control your food cost. You have to
Okay.
measure, put in the scale,
Okay.
and to set the price right. Because right now, like you cannot just grab and sell.
Yeah,
Right.
That's what it is, right?
Like right now, I scale almost everything.
Oh wow.
I weigh everything.
Really?
Chicken, beef.
Mm.
Because I've been in this business since I was young, so I see how we can lose money.
Right. An ounce here, an ounce and a half there, and next thing you know, it adds up.
Yep.
So
And you can pass it on to the clients too. If you're controlling costs, then you don't have to
Jack up
jack
the
up
price.
costs.
but you still give very generous portions here, as you can see. And
Well,
look at this, we're already up to dessert.
It's
Wow,
dessert.
Look at that. All right, well, we'll throw the dessert on the
She's
side.
rushing us.
I've got for the first time
I call myself
The,
local.
iced coffee.
Yeah, I didn't even know you guys did
I didn't know. First of all,
Thai coffee.
I'm familiar with Thai iced tea. A lot of people know.
Yeah, I
that.
love it. It's great.
But and I've heard of Vietnamese coffee. But
Yep.
is it Thai coffee similar to Vietnamese?
It's really similar. It's strong.
Now I was gonna say it's strong. The
But in
coffee over there
Thailand,
is
we
really
use
strong.
condensed milk, but the coffee doesn't move that much, so I use evaporated milk instead.
Okay,
But normally, it's so cold where we condense milk, just like Vietnamese coffee, we condense milk.
it's good. It's sweet. And most importantly for now, there is no booze in this because
Mhm.
I had a little bit of a long weekend. Had some people in town.
Oh, how was the wedding?
Well, the wedding was great. That
Okay.
was a former neighbor of mine got married, and the reception and the ceremony and the dinner reception, full sit down dinner. It was actually like 5 courses.
Wow.
But it was at Jacaranda Country Club there,
That place I know well.
and it was fun. It was good to catch up with some of my old neighbors. The not irony, but I sold my house. It's almost exactly a year ago, and I moved in with Val up in Fort Lauderdale. Because I got tired of having to every so often dredge out my
Everything, your
my
car,
living room.
your
And
home,
my
yeah.
car got towed. I had 2 bad floods, 2 years in a row, and I had enough. And so I sold it last year, and they're putting in this whole new drainage and pump system in that old neighborhood. $32 million project. The streets have been torn up for basically a full year ever since I left. And lo and behold, yesterday we had this downpour, and they haven't finished the new pump station, and the block flooded once again. And it looked every bit as bad as it did the last couple of years when we got shellacked. And, so I saw all these people on Friday and asked how it was going. They're like, it's going well. We haven't had any floods. The new pump station's going to be done. I think it's going to work. And then the disaster struck again. And I feel really, really bad for some of my old neighbors, but really, really good
I'm
that I
happy
got
for
the
you.
hell out of there. So
I'm happy for you.
I am happy for
We
them,
know
too.
some of your neighbors, and they're really good people, so I feel bad for them.
So the wedding
But I'm
went
happy
well.
for you.
And then we had a funeral yesterday. So it was the memorial service. Remember
down
the
here.
really
Yeah,
bizarre
yeah.
story about our friend in Asheville that we were supposed to stay with.
Yeah.
And a few hours before, literally as we were heading to the airport,
Really sad.
and he ended up having a fatal heart attack, like sudden, which is so yesterday was the memorial service down in Miami. It was a little bit it was a very, very nice service, but Jews usually don't get cremated, and they usually get buried. And,
Yes.
but in this particular case, his wishes were that he be cremated, and his parents, I guess, also were cremated, and their remains were interred in
like a
above
mausoleum?
ground mausoleum.
Yeah.
But it was the first funeral service that I saw that involved a screwdriver.
Jesus.
Sopanut's looking at me. At death rituals, it's all
They all
every
vary. Yeah, they
culture and
vary.
every religion has their own, and typically in Judaism, you have the burial right away, and it is a burial, and the casket goes in the ground, and then
Mhm.
everybody shovels some dirt onto the
Yep.
casket, and
Yep.
it's like from the earth to the earth.
Yes.
But this one, he wanted to be in this mausoleum near where his parents are. But like it was odd because his remains were like in a box shipped from North Carolina, where
Yeah, he didn't pass here.
and then it wasn't put in any kind of decorative urn or anything. It was
Oh,
just in the
really?
box with the return address label of the funeral home, and yeah, you're
No, no,
looking,
no.
but then he goes like into the side of the vault, and like.
So it's still like he's buried then.
But then
in
it
a
was
way.
like the guy who was the cemetery worker had like this screwdriver and just like pulled up this like the stone with his name on it and just like kind of literally like was just screwing it into the wall. And I was like, that is a bit.
Just like Thailand, though.
Is that
Oh,
Thailand?
right.
Thailand, Chinese.
It's all above ground,
Yeah,
right?
like we bury too.
Yeah.
And then, but the cremate, the dust, not the dust.
Yeah.
What do you call it?
The ashes,
The
the
ashes.
remains. Yeah.
Some we keep it to ourselves.
Right.
Some, like my dad, he loved ocean. He loved fishing. So I throw
Respect
his
him.
ashes in the ocean.
Yep. It's
But,
like my
you know,
grandparents.
Like I think we all
The
similar.
Neptune Society is
Yeah.
like, I think that's the way I'm going to go, where you get your
Okay, you
remains
go to outer space.
and then you go out in a boat and you just spread the ashes at sea. A good friend of Michelle's, actually her former boss, that's what they did, and I found it very peaceful. And at least it's not claustrophobic, where you're getting shut into this wall with a screwdriver, and it's like, does anybody got a Phillips head?
For me, put by the strip club. Okay.
Oh, well, you know our co-host Tifo, who couldn't be with us today, but he says he wants his ashes scattered at the 16th pole of the Gulfstream racetrack,
Where all his hard
which
horses
is a
died.
16th before the finish line, because that's where his horses all ended up dying and not ended up winning the race. Me, I think I want to. Yeah, I
I'm
think
gonna
I got to go the cremation route and have some ashes scattered in beautiful places, some at racetracks, some at not strip clubs, but maybe
No, that was
casinos, and then a couple, some buried next to my parents and brother. And well, this is a nice, cheery
Yeah, I wanna be
conversation.
buried. But I will say, the food is fantastic. This is
The
not.
pork dish is great. This broth.
It was
in
really
here
nice. It
is-
was really
I
nice.
love when you have stewed meats and you can just kind of
This
gnaw on the bone.
was fantastic, and it's
The
not
pad thai.
so different than any pad thai I've had, but it just it feels fresher. I don't know. I don't want to put down anyone, but
Mix it all.
like-
Well, explain the difference in your pad thai, because you say you use the real palm sugar, right?
Coconut palm sugar, tamarind. Because normally pad thai, the main ingredient, fish sauce, tamarind.
yeah, if you want to, you can mix it. I
And
don't. I
palm
wasn't
sugar.
gonna start messing with it. The
Mhm.
mixing it's supposed to happen.
Yeah, the peanut.
I'll leave
and all
that for
that.
you.
Yeah,
Guys.
the peanuts. I don't know how you feel about the peanuts.
Yeah, no, go
Lubie.
for it. Go for it. No,
It's a
I don't have any
traditional part.
allergies, so go for it.
Bean sprouts, which
Yeah. I
keep
know
Danny Surfer
doesn't
away
like
from
it,
that, but
they
I
work.
like my bean sprouts because a little crunch.
Back home, we use chive instead of scallion.
Okay. Oh, chives.
Oh, so dried, so
Yeah.
dry.
No,
chive,
chives.
The long-
instead of
Oh,
scallions.
the actual long. Okay.
And
But here,
I'm getting
scallion,
too
easy to
much
find.
here. There we go. Oh. But and you use some just nice white meat chicken.
Yeah, it's good. It's really
And,
good. I enjoyed it.
Um,
And for people like me who don't
this
deal
has-
with the spice,
it's a no
this
spice
is not
level.
as spicy.
You might like
so-
this one.
Are you supposed to squeeze lime on pad
He
thai?
Yes.
had me do it ahead of time.
Okay. Yeah. Good.
Because
And-
they make pad thai less sweet, so the
Yes.
sour will
It's perfect.
balance it
Well,
up.
that's what I was gonna say. Is a lot of the time pad thai, I don't mind sweetness, obviously, but sometimes it can go over the top with the sweetness. So like I usually go with the red curries. This wasn't overwhelming,
But-
sweet. It was just enough sweet that it worked really well.
I went to some Thai place. I'm not gonna name them because they're making money and everything.
Yeah.
But if their pad thai is sweeter than your ice cream, I don't think that.
And why did some of them come out overly sweet?
See, that's one thing about us that we believe American people love sweet.
Right.
Yeah, so you
well,
just give them what they want.
kind of true.
Yeah.
No,
yeah,
we like sweet, but
they put sugar in everything, including bread and white bread
yep,
and all
and
that
that's the
stuff.
thing. Yep.
The
Oh,
buns.
You
the
want to see how Thai people eat?
How's that?
We toast it, butter, and sugar.
Oh, sugar. Okay. So you
really?
guys are also
Yeah.
Oh
into
wow. Okay. so
sugar.
we're-
We love sweet too, but not on everything.
But this pad thai, it tastes proper. I
It's
mean,
really
it just
nice.
tastes. It has that definitely, like Lubie says, it's definitely
It's
fresh.
more subtle. It's not overwhelming. Like a lot of time you get pad thai and it's just
When
this
till you
isn't
try
that.
my
And
new
what
dish?
is this? This one looks fantastic.
Well, khao man gai,
Mhm.
the steamed rice and the ginger rice and all that. But for me, I want to be different. I see a lot of Thai places now that start selling khao man gai and all that.
Mm-hmm.
But I just want to be different. I cannot sell what they sell.
Yeah.
So I make a dirty rice, like a ginger rice too,
Dirty ginger rice.
made from a fat duck,
Mm-hmm.
and this is a panko crusted
Panko crusted
duck,
duck
breast.
breast.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So with papaya salad,
Mm.
and give it a try.
This is also on
Yeah.
the daily
Yeah.
special.
Well, this is gonna be on my menu now. This is
Oh, this one's going full time.
Yeah, this one going full time.
It's been a hit.
It's been a hit. A lot of
And-
people love it.
Yeah. So you're calling it dirty ginger rice, and but you have bits of duck in there,
The
or
duck and the fat duck.
oh wow. And don't tell our friend Tom Tanazzini, who used to be in here, but he loves his dirty rice Louisiana style, which is with the sausage and the pork and all that. Yeah.
He brought it for me the other day.
He
It was-
did? He
it
brought
was so
his?
good.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
dirty rice, great.
Matter of
Mm.
fact, that's I got inspiration from dirty rice.
Oh, that's
Mm.
funny.
When he brought that, I was like, let me call my rice dirty rice too.
Oh, so you're gonna that's
Oh,
great.
nice.
I
That's
love the
great.
fact that you could pay
Love Thai
tribute
tea.
to him. And again, this is nothing like a Louisiana dirty rice, but it is a Thai dirty rice. And I'm loving it.
I
I
would
guess-
say eat Thai dirty rice. I don't think Thai people do that.
Yeah, no, that's true. Eat Thai dirty rice. And that's one of the things that makes you creative and so beloved by people who are open to new things. And again, this might not be a traditional Thai dish, but
You want some more sweet sauce?
I'm here to tell you with a very stuffed mouth. That's great. I'm getting the papaya salad, the whole bite, everything together works perfectly. So congrats. You've done it again, Chef So.
Thank you.
Um,
Well,
I will definitely try it. Yeah.
you are a pure American guy. Let me
Yes,
tell you.
I am your pure American guy. Yes, that is
and I love the panko crust
what I
because it's
am.
got the crunchy
on this
and
show.
the duck breast. How do you cook that? Is that grilled, sous vide?
I sous vide them
Mhm.
and I fry them.
And sous vide, explain for our people who might not know what's that all about. Sous vide is just
Yeah.
kind of put it in
French
plastic,
type plastic. Don't
Mm.
say plastic.
No.
It's a vacuum
vacuum sealed.
approved by
Wrapping.
FDA approved that it's safe.
Right,
Yeah, yeah.
right. It's not leaching into the thing, but it's basically
Want
putting
some
it in
sweet sauce?
temperature controlled water
Yes.
of about 130, 140 degrees. You slow cook it. It cooks to the internal temperature exactly what the water temperature is. It makes it safe. It cooks it to kind of a medium rare. Right?
And the meat doesn't lose flavor.
And the meat stays juicy and doesn't lose flavor. And we'll get your microphone. There we go. That's a winner. And you do these kind of call this maybe a more Americanized style dish because it's got the panko crumb. I don't know. You give me a look, but
Well, I like the crispy of the panko.
Yeah.
And that just make more easy to make it more crispy.
right. But for people who like fried chicken or fried cutlet,
Mhm.
it kind of has that similar vibe to it.
Yes.
But with the dirty rice, which is very good,
Yes.
and with the ginger element,
It's really
gives
nice.
it the Asian, and then the papaya salad is just pure,
Really nice.
obviously pure Thai goodness. So yeah, you did it again.
When I was back in Thailand, the school teach me help me in the 5 nutrition dish,
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
pyramid.
the pyramid thing.
Yeah.
So we try to make one dish have all that in
Oh,
one
wow.
dish.
Yeah, and you did it. I see veggies. I see a little bit of starch and carbs.
Yep.
I see
No protein.
herbs. I see protein. I forget the 5. What are the 5? Alcohol and sugar, dessert? No. What?
I don't remember.
The,
No, no,
five
no.
that
Been a long
fat,
time, but there's a little bit of
protein,
fruit.
Fat,
papaya
okay, we'll
might be
look
a
it up.
fruit. Yep.
Definitely vegetables, maybe some fruits. How do you feel about fruits in the main courses? I mean, do you put any kind of
Well,
well, obviously
I have panko crusted salmon with mango salad.
I was
mango.
gonna say mango's
Okay, you
a
got the
big deal.
mango.
Yeah.
And in the papaya salad, is there any kind of fruit element? Or-
Tomato, fruit. No.
Tomato is a fruit. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. That's something that
I think
People-
papaya is a fruit.
who remember the Reagan administration know that tomato is a fruit because
Yes.
ketchup was considered a vegetable back then. So those were the days, Lubie.
I was very young.
We were young and naive. Anyway, let's take our first break.
Yes, sir.
Again, you can get all these dishes and more at EaThai. They have so many things, no matter what you like. If you're into chicken, they have chicken dishes. If you're into lamb and beef, they have those. If you're into fish, they have fish dishes. If you're into the pork, what's it called again? Leng. I love that broth, and
It's really
that's the
good.
kind of thing where I could just I don't know if I could get by putting it on my Rosh Hashanah table because of the pork rib, but the broth itself, I could drop a couple of noodles or matzo balls in there. That would be pretty darn good. So come on out, check out Chef So, Eat Thai. If you're taking the next couple of nights off for the holiday and celebrate, but then come here right on Wednesday afternoon or Thursday and enjoy happy hour. Yes,
12 to 6. So
no, that's not happy hour. That's a
Before
happy half
family-
day.
That's like a
before
day.
family dinner.
Grab one. You're gonna need it.
What are you doing for the happy hours? It's got. Whoop, he's getting happy. You know what?
Well, 50% off all alcohol drink.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh man.
That is happy days.
It's amazing.
Oh, and I meant to ask you about what's with the sign on the door that says "Come in dancing for free shot."
You know,
I just posted that on the
I
group, so
almost
you might
did it.
have a lot of dancing people coming in
Well,
later.
I want you to come here happy.
Okay.
Like when you start walking in happy,
Yeah.
everything else going to be happy.
It's true.
But if you come in grumpy, of course.
No, and it actually makes perfect sense. I think it's been scientifically proven that just smiling alone
Makes you feel
decreases
better,
your blood pressure and releases endorphins, which
Yep.
are the happy. I don't even know what you call
Hormones,
them.
whatever.
Happy hormones. Yes, that's it. So smiling is good for you, and dancing is even better. So let's see if this woman comes in dancing. Or does she work here? And what do you get a shot of?
Oh,
Chef
she's
So?
the best Thai massage. The one who walking here right now.
Okay. Well, let's see if she comes dancing. Oh, see
Uh-oh.
the sign? We're looking at you. There we go. No dancing, just a little. Maybe we'll get massages later. That sounds good. All right, Lubie, let's take the first break, and we'll come back with more from Eat Thai with Chef So after these words.
Hey, Lunchbox fans, is it time to sell your business? You've poured your heart and soul into your restaurant or business, and you want to see it continue the legacy you have built. Transworld can help. Call me, Andy Cagnetta, at Transworld Business Advisors right now and see if it's time for you to retire and relax. Iconic brands like the Mai Kai, Mulligans, Carlos and Pepe's, Mangoes, and many more turn to Transworld to help sell. Contact Transworld on Facebook or call 954-772-1122 or visit tworld.com. Again, that's 954-772-1122 or tworld.com.
When I'm looking for some wicked good food for a wicked good lunch, there's only one place to go. That's Wicked Cheesesteaks in Fort Lauderdale. It's at 4824 North Federal Highway, just south of Commercial Boulevard and across from Holy Cross Hospital. My friend Brian there, he will hook you up with some really tasty treats. They've got cheesesteaks, just like the best you can find in Philly, along with lobster rolls, because that's where he's from, Maine originally. And they have wings and pizza and everything you want to have a really good time. Wicked Cheesesteaks. They're open every day but Tuesday. Check them out online, wickedcheesesteaks.com. Tell them the Lunchbox sent you. Guess who's back and better than ever? Juan's. For the best in classic old school Chinese cuisine, a family-run South Florida favorite since 1966. It's at 664 North Federal Highway in Fort Lauderdale, open every day but Tuesday for lunch and dinner. Chef Alex is carrying on the family tradition that started 4 generations ago. It used to be known as Christina Wan's Mandarin House, and you're going to love it as Wan's. They've got all your favorites: wonton soup, spare ribs, egg rolls, dumplings, Peking duck, and more. Combo lunch specials daily and takeout and delivery. For more information, go to their Instagram page at wans.fl. If you're looking for a great place for steaks, seafood, and more, go to Tropical Acres Steakhouse and Butcher Shop. It's at 2500 Griffin Road in Dania, just west of I-95 and the airport. They've been there a long time, since 1949. That means they're doing something right. You'll get old school hospitality from the Studiali family, along with great value, tremendous service. Of course, you could also go into the bar for happy hour every day, 4 to 6, and they have great value all night long. Also, a butcher shop that's open every day from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. except Sunday. The dining room is open every day at 4:30 except Sunday. Go to Tropical Acres. Tell them the Lunchbox sent you. The finest quality, warm hospitality, and world-class creativity. Those are the ingredients that make Daniel's, a Florida steakhouse, a special place. Come experience the restaurant that's Michelin Guide recommended and totally Mike Mayo's Lunchbox approved, with an impressive collection of steaks, seafood, and more, like their foie gras creme brulee. Daniel's is located at 620 South Federal Highway in Fort Lauderdale, just south of the New River Tunnel, open Tuesday through Sunday for dinner. For reservations and information, go to danielssteak.com. Fresh local fish, a sophisticated setting. I'm talking about Corvina Seafood Grill. It's at 110 Plaza Real South in Boca Raton, just south of Palmetto Park Road. It's the place to go for the freshest and local seafood and fish, some of it with a Peruvian twist like their great ceviches. It's open 7 days for dinner. They also have happy hour 7 days a week. You don't want to miss it. It's a great place. CorvinaBocaRaton.com for more information and reservations. Tell them the Lunchbox sent you. Same great Thai food, beautiful new location. I'm talking about EaThai, now in Boca Raton at 6299 North Federal Highway. Thai Cuisine is having a moment, and Chef Sopanut makes some of the best in South Florida. A hip and modern spot with authentic Thai street food and some innovative twists. The spicy oxtail soup, Thai bouillabaisse, shrimp ceviche, and classic noodle dishes will wow you. And they now offer full liquor and craft cocktails too. Open every day but Tuesday for lunch and dinner. Go to EaThaiFlorida.com for more information. All right, we're back on the Lunchbox. We're at EaThai, 6299 North Federal Highway in Boca Raton. And we are getting ready for both the Jewish New Year tonight. It starts 5786. Happy, healthy, Lashana Tova to all those who celebrate. And, of course, also the beginning of fall season, which means in South Florida that the humidity drops from 90% to 86%. So happy fall to everybody out there. So we have been eating some delicious dishes here at EaThai. I wanted to bring up a new, I guess, a topic that has been brought up on the Let's Eat group by my former colleague Lois Solomon, who writes for the Sun Sentinel, and she's doing a story, I guess, on what are some things that servers do that annoy diners, and what are some things that diners do to annoy servers.
I liked it. I thought that was really interesting.
And so far, it's been posted about 3-4 hours, and there's 168 comments.
Exactly.
And some people are like, somebody was saying they hate when a server says no problem, which is very much a generational thing. I have no problem with no problem.
No problem.
The term I prefer, again, I noticed that a lot of the younger Gen Z people, they'll say no problem. Like you give them an order or you say, can I have some water? And they say no problem, as opposed to saying, of course, sure. I like when people say no worries, because I like to be worry-free. Lubie worries all the time.
I'm very worried. That
I
doesn't
just
help.
think that
No worries, mate. But all right. But is there anything?
no, I just think that don't be too sensitive to
Stupid stuff. Don't sweat the small stuff in life.
Look what I saw today.
Yeah. Oh, this is okay. Well, you're showing something, a post from a man who's been verboten in my world. I don't look at whatever.
No, for me, I feel like how you say that. We all
We're all
support
one
people. Like, we are the same.
Yeah.
Like what you just said about me about Jewish.
Yeah.
The
A lot of it
funeral.
crosses over to you guys.
Yeah, it was the same.
Yeah, so I don't know. People keep wanting to put labels and dividing people. And look, there are different ethnicities, there are different cultures, there's different religions, but you shouldn't go labeling saying, oh, don't go to this place because they're not this, or even if it comes down to politics of some people won't go to a place if they know that the owners support a certain candidate or and I just say, I don't think a restaurateur, I don't know how you feel about this. You're not posting any posters of any particular politicians, whether it's Thai or the governor of certain states or a president. I mean, it's there's no need for that because it just causes further division. Just everybody can get together and eat,
especially
and break
with
bread.
Food. Isn't that the whole thing with which? And again, when we do shows where we lean political, people have a problem with it, and they're not totally wrong because the idea of the show was, no matter where you are, no matter what you're doing, we can all come together over a table with food, and we're family, right? We all can come together with our all own personal experiences and our own personal backgrounds, put it all aside, and just come together, eat the food, and enjoy ourselves.
And respect people's opinion.
Yes. And respect people who might think or behave differently.
Yes.
Or have different, viewpoints, or have a different religion. That tolerance and acceptance.
Tolerance. That's
and
the word,
it used to be tolerance people would say, "Oh, tolerance just means you barely tolerate what they do." No, it means that you accept
understand
that
them.
people are different,
Mhm.
And I'm glad that we're on that.
See, I'm
Page.
Asian.
Yeah.
I'm panda.
Yeah, you're a panda.
Yeah.
Okay.
You said it. I don't.
Yeah, no,
I'm
I
scared
guess-
to say I don't know if that's good or bad. So I'm not-
No, for me, because
You
from
accept
growing up
all-
in New York City,
Panda. Does that mean that you're warm and
white
cuddly?
white and black, and
Oh,
you know,
okay.
like,
Yeah,
You're
and very
very-
cuddly.
Yes.
and
Although
because
I wouldn't.
I'm an
kinda
Asian
cuddly.
man, grow up in a black neighborhood,
Wow.
and
Yeah,
have
yeah.
a lot of white friends.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, you've learned to be
Cross all boundaries.
accepting, and and that's what
mean,
we
as
should
a
all
as a
strive for
businessman,
this
that's-
year. Again, the Jewish New Year is time for reflection. You take stock of the past year, what you want to do in the next year, what you've done wrong, atone for your sins, what you could do better, asking for forgiveness from people that you have wronged. I mean, I'm on board with all of these concepts. What I don't like doing is telling other people what to do
Bingo.
or what to believe or who they can love or how they can love.
You do
and
like
all-
telling people where to eat and what to eat there.
I do tell that, yes,
and you
I
like that.
and I'll tell them if they ordered wrong. If you go to a certain restaurant and order things that maybe aren't their
That would be tough for you here. I don't know what I would say
You can't
to
order
not
wrong.
get here.
and
would
I don't
just
want me
try
to
all of
embarrass
it.
you. I don't know if you got a chance. I wrote a magazine piece for this City and Shore magazine. It's an offshoot of the Sun Sentinel. It was about the Michelin Guide and what Michelin got wrong. But I also made some suggestions of restaurants that the Michelin inspectors, if they missed it this year, because they don't tell you where they've been or where they haven't been or what they thought was terrible. It's one thing if they went to a place and they just think, oh, it's not good enough, but they don't even tell you where they've been. So like in the case of, they did give some recognition to a place in Fort Lauderdale that I happen to think is very good, EaThai Lunchbox. They do a really nice job. I don't know if you know them or if you've been there, but
They close on Tuesday.
they're closed on Tuesday, so you can't go on your day off. But your food reminds me of what they do in that they have some very good traditional Thai street food, but they also but you spin it forward by having all kinds of other things. And I think your food, and I put a list together of places that Michelin in 2026, when they're putting out their guide, places that should be considered for, if not a full star, but for at least being listed as Bib Gourmand, which are places that are of good value with very good food, or just being included in the guide as recommended. And I said that EaThai should be on the list because I've known you a long time, and I think I know some things about good food, and I think you have more than good food. You have great food, very good food. You have food that is worthy of consideration because it's delicious, it's creative, it is different,
Them
and
has flavor.
it certainly has a
Them
lot
has
of flavor.
flavor.
So I hope the inspectors make their way in,
Yeah.
because if and my rationale was, if Larb Thai was good enough to be included in the guide as recommended,
Yeah.
then certainly EaThai is, and I do think Larb is worthy,
Yeah, you're
and I
right.
want to see them being a little bit more lenient and liberal in terms of places they include, because I
Yep.
think we got short shrift
Yeah.
in Palm Beach and Broward counties when you look at the fact that Miami-Dade, which has like a little bit lower population than the Broward and Palm Beach
Together.
populations combined, but when you look at, they have 68 restaurants that are in the guide, either being with stars or bibs or recommended, and these two counties only had, I think, was a total of 14. It says 9 in Palm Beach County and 5 in Broward. 14 versus 68. You can't tell me the food scene
No.
in these parts is that much behind what Miami-Dade
Especially
is
if you're
doing.
combining both county. Look, look, Reno, the one person that did get a credential outside of Moss's counter.
Heritage is
in
the restaurant.
Broward.
I don't know if
He-
you've been to Heritage, Sopanut.
I
but-
want to go there.
Yeah,
should go. It's
Reno's
really
a great
good.
guy. I
Oh
can
my
make the
God! For what you
introduction.
like, you'd
Yeah,
love it.
And Quee's been
Yeah,
there.
you like those that Italian food? They do a really good job. He does a great
Maybe I
job.
go just tomorrow.
Yeah, they're open.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
they're closed
They
tomorrow
close on
too.
They close
Tuesday.
tomorrow,
Yeah,
too?
it sucks.
Oh,
yeah.
you're
You get to
you're
miss the
shit
the
out of
spots.
luck, my friend. All the
But
places
Reno
were-
himself said, look, and he was accredited, and he said, look, he's hoping that this is just them dipping their toe into the Broward Palm Beach area. And in the next year or more, we see more and more getting credit. As we've learned, just getting awarded or recommended in Michelin doesn't mean necessarily anything good or
doesn't
bad.
mean long-term success,
it's
but
fine.
it
I
doesn't
just-
hurt.
I just like the idea that it's what Timon from the Catherine Sin, and I know Chef So's talked about it. Like, it's just the idea of people paying attention. That's all I care about, is that this area gets recognized that for not just being, people will think about Miami and then they leave. Like, that's not what we are. Like, South Florida is a lot more than just Miami. Like, Broward, Palm Beach County have come, again, as someone who's born and raised in Broward County, have come so far and not that long of a time. Like, to where the food scene here is, to me, again, I've traveled the world, literally. The food scene here is as good as my wife and I, and we live in Coral, we don't even, not only live in Broward, we live out west. We live in the definition of the suburbs. And whenever we want some kind of food, I don't know if this is important to other people, but it's important to us as people who like to try different things. Like, if we were like, yeah, there's no way we're going to be able to have food from Hawaii. We look in our phone, we can find somewhere in 10 to 15. Like, to me, that's important to be able to try different things, have different things, and it also be at a high level. And it's not just Miami. Like, that's why the only reason I care about the Michelin stuff, because as we know, it doesn't mean your food's good or bad. You could go either way, honestly. It brings attention to your area. Like, that's what's important to me. And I think this area is worthy of getting attention. I mean, the places we go.
Well, let's ask. So, I mean, do you pay attention to the Michelin Guide? Do you even know they were going to be here? Or is that something that's like just out of your...
Well, I care about when you were coming.
Ah, okay. Smart man.
No, the Michelin, I want to be in there. It's good to be recognized, but
you don't stay up at night.
I don't stay up at night.
It's not why you're in the business. There are some chefs who are just motivated, like, oh, I need a star. You're not like that, but I just happen to think that chefs who do really good work should be recognized.
You know what I love more than Michelin star? I'm recognized customer who say that they've been coming to me for 10 years.
Right.
And that make me feel so bad that I did not recognize them.
Oh, when you don't get to develop them, even though they're regulars. Okay.
They told they got a nice spot, and I look at them like, I'm sorry, you. And then I feel so bad, like.
Yeah, and then you make an effort to try to learn more about them, and
I realized that they were supporting for 10 years.
Right.
I want to recognize them more than a Michelin star, to be honest.
Yeah, that's good. Recognize the people who are actually supporting you every day, as opposed to some fly-by-night inspector who, All right. I brought it up just because I think that your level of food, based on everything I've eaten here, is worthy of inclusion. And even if they overlook you again and again, don't go. People out there, I'm telling you, go see what's around you and be open to experimenting and trying new places, even with new cuisines that you might not be familiar with, because you just might like it. And in this case, I love it because every time I come here, I'm wowed by all the flavors. So,
but any Jewish people want to invite me to dinner, please. I really want to try their food after they talk about that. Wow, that beef thing, that sounds so good.
They have 2 nights of actually Rosh Hashanah. There's usually 2 nights of family dinner. So maybe Lubie will invite you tomorrow, because I'm not doing one tomorrow. I stop at 1. I do Jewish light. I just do 1 out of 2 nights, but that's tomorrow will be for gambling. I'll do some poker. Actually, poker night is Wednesday this week. Ooh, I need a win badly. Hey, speaking of wins, we got the contest.
Yes, people have brought that up.
We do have to do our contest winners. Oh, but before we get there, I mean, I don't know how I ended up Michelin, because I was talking about things that customers are annoyed with servers, and servers are annoyed with. What's your annoyance as a restaurateur? I mean, you love all your customers. I know that.
Oh, not all. I kicked one out.
Oh, you did?
Oh, really?
What'd they do? What was the transgression? Yes, I love hearing these stories.
Pretend that you just walk into that table.
Yeah.
With a set, the setup.
Yeah.
And then
bring your own food.
No, you go. This is not mine. I was like, what do you mean not yours? It's a setup that, we waiting for you to come. They're going to be yours.
Yeah.
It might be dirty.
Oh, they wanted a fresh setup, even though it's already set. Yeah. Because you're a proper restaurateur. The restaurant in advance of service has all the setups, right?
And I look at him like, are you okay?
No, that's what's called a germaphobe.
Are you okay?
And then he looked at me like, are you okay? I was like,
oh, no.
And I go, you want to go eat somewhere else?
Oh, jeez.
That's great.
Because I know how it's going to.
Yeah, it's only going to get worse.
Yeah,
it's like you can't give in to it's not a bully, but it's unreasonable expectations.
I don't know to please people like that.
You don't want to serve that. It's like, who
No, he
needs
literally
that?
said, I don't know how.
Oh.
He
No,
said,
I
I
don't
don't know
know.
how.
Because if you say my food too spicy, yeah, I could cut my spice. The service bad, I could tell
Right.
them to hurry up.
Yeah.
But if you're gonna start acting like that,
What you should have done is just whisked away the 2 setup plates, go and do a loop de loop around the bar area because you can't see it, and come back with the exact same 2 plates and say, "Here you go. I got some fresh, just
That's
for
why
you."
Mayo is staying out of the restaurant business, God willing. But I appreciate it. To me, it's you're not only looking out for your bottom line and all that. You're not the one that's gonna have to deal with them. You know your staff is, and you're like, look, before we even deal with this,
Please
that's gonna
go.
be a mess. I'm the owner.
Just
Have a
please.
good evening, my friend.
Like,
You
I
know,
look
like
forward-
I actually appreciate you looking out for your staff. That's what it was. I mean, you'll be fine. You take their money and they'd pay and they'd leave, but now your staff would have to deal with it for the next 45 minutes, an hour.
45 minutes. Yeah.
you know what? I actually tell my customer, long time customer too. Like they've been coming a lot. Before I never say anything, but they never tip my customer. I mean my employee. Never tip. I
Oh,
told them,
never really.
never. I told them, why don't you do takeout?
Oh,
I do that. I say
Yeah,
that.
if you're not gonna tip, you take it. It's true.
Yeah, why? Because my
I thought even if
And
you
even
do
then you should
take
still
out, you're
tip.
supposed. I always give them 10% because somebody's got to pack the bag
You
and do
should
all
still
that stuff.
tip something actually.
But
I mean
At least it's less.
yeah, that's understandable. But you eat, you expect the fine dining service, and you tip them $2.
In
I
America
assume
too. Of all
on the
things,
Sun
like,
Sentinel thing, the servers and restaurant
That's
people
probably
that
gonna
do
be big.
chime in will be talking
probably
about
gonna be big.
under tippers. I don't know. I imagine as a you know what, my daughter worked in a restaurant over the summer, and she said some people could, well, specifically older guys, could say some pretty creepy things.
Oh, really? Did she,
And that would annoy servers. Like, you know, it's one thing to pay a compliment, like, "Oh, you're so beautiful. Thank you for serving," or something like that. But when my daughter says, "So, what would you like? What would you have for dinner
really?
tonight?" and they would say, "I'd like you."
Oh
And
no!
it's like, oh my
Oh
god,
no, that's gross.
that is gross.
That he probably hang out with PD.
Yeah,
yeah.
that's just like
Yeah, it's that is not good. Hey, you know what? Let's do the second break, and then we'll do
And
the
we do need our
contest
winners,
winners, and we'll let Sopanut go on his merry way on a Monday night. Hopefully, those, you know, even if you're Jewish and you don't celebrate at home, you can come celebrate with some
100%.
pad thai and some of this delicious lamb.
And
I
and
tell you
so-
what.
yeah,
Happy hour all day. Just
All day.
mention and say that here.
just say
in-
Lunchbox.
You get
You
happy hour.
get 50% off your drinks
all night tonight.
all night.
night.
And if you come in dancing, you get a free shot too.
That's it.
Free shot and
You should-
50% off.
You should double up.
Sorry, Val, I'm not coming home tonight. I'm just gonna stay here and get drunk. All right, we'll be back with more. And I did mention, okay, Tropical Acres Monday. You love their half bottles wine Mondays and Tuesdays. Go to Tropical Acres on a Tuesday night when Sopanut is closed, because he'll be closed. And Tropical Acres, they have half price wines. They have $39 twin lobsters.
Yep.
They have half off happy hour also in the bar. That's just 4:30 to 6:30 on everything, all the premium liquors. We love Tropical Acres, and especially if you're looking forward to the holidays. Thanksgiving, are you open or closed Thanksgiving Day? You're going to be
We're gonna close. I'm gonna. It's I don't live with my kids, so
Yeah,
I'm gonna,
yeah,
I'm gonna take
absolutely.
my
See
a
the
lot of
family.
restaurants.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
totally understand restaurants that are closed on Thanksgiving or Christmas Day or Christmas Eve, but Tropical Acres
They
is
will not
open
be
on
closed.
Thanksgiving, and they're taking reservations now for the holiday. It's a great place to spare yourself the cooking, the cleanup, the aggravation, having a drunk uncle hang out too long. You do it at Tropical Acres. You get up and leave, pay the bill, and leave the drunk uncle at the bar. It's beautiful. 2500 Griffin Road. Call them. Sorry, Jack. 954-989-2500 is the phone number for all your reservations. Tropical Acres, they have been a proud Lunchbox sponsor since the beginning. We love them. 76 years in business. Sopanut, can you imagine being in business 76 years?
He must have a tough life.
Yeah, he's got a good family. That
Different people.
three
have
different
been the owners,
generations,
yeah.
and his kids are running the show now. His dad ran the show. Kids gonna get into the business, or
I told him that No,
No.
Yeah, the parents always say that, but the
Yeah.
kids still find their way a lot.
no, because to be honest, owning the restaurant now, it's not easy like
It's not
No,
easy.
no,
It never
it
was
seems-
easy,
It
but
seems
at
like
least you
another
could
level
make
right
a
now.
little bit of money. Now it's just getting
Seems
harder.
really
and
hard,
harder.
especially in this state. I mean, with
Yeah.
insurance and all that other
Insurance.
stuff, and then
The
the
landlords.
I was gonna
tax and
say
all
that-
that.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's-
yeah.
It's
and the
not-
customers who don't tip
Yeah.
your servers if you're gonna come in.
Look, well, we can talk about it when we get back. I know.
No, I'm just saying you want the best service.
Yeah.
What how do you say that in English? Money talk, bull.
Yeah.
BS
What
walks, yeah, BS walks, 100%. It's true.
Hey, you get what you pay for, and
That as
also
well.
karma. What you give out is what you're going to
You
get
get back.
back and
Yep, yep,
receive. And if you don't treat your servers and hospitality workers
It'll
well,
come back around.
it's not a pretty sight. All right, let's take that second and final break, and then we'll come back. We'll have some contest winners after these words.
Thank you very much.
When people ask me about the best restaurants in South Florida, Casa d'Angelo is always at the top of my list. First-class dining, top-flight service, elegant atmosphere, and chef founder Angelo Ilia is legendary. The flagship in Fort Lauderdale has been serving the finest Italian cuisine since 1997, with other locations in Boca Raton and Aventura. As Angelo himself says, they have an unwavering commitment to unparalleled quality with meticulous attention to details. It's so good, with house-made pastas, pristine seafood, unique meats like elk chops and bison, and seasonal specialties including fragrant fresh truffles from Italy. All locations open 7 days for dinner. Reservations recommended. For a special occasion or any occasion, Casa d'Angelo. Tell them Mike Mayo sent you. Delicious Mexican food with innovative twists. Margaritas with a medley of tongue-tingling flavors. I'm talking about Taco Craft, Taqueria, and Tequila Bar. The place to go on Taco Tuesday and every day. It's located at 510 North Federal and Highway in Fort Lauderdale, and also in Lauderdale by the Sea at Plantation Walk and Coral Springs. Taco Craft has specials every day, including bottomless drinks for a Sunday brunch, and Taco Tuesdays with their $4 premium tacos, including their new birria tacos with bone marrow broth. Oh, it's so good. They've even made a taco lover out of me, and they've got so much more, including fajitas, that open-faced smashed cheeseburger tortilla that's new, and a guacamole sample that's an explosion of flavors. The kitchen is open late. There's delivery and takeout. For more information, go to tacocraft.com. Tell them Mike Mayo, the Lunchbox, sent you. A tradition for South Florida sports fans for more than 30 years, Shenanigans. It's at 1300 South Federal Highway in Dania Beach, the place to go for all your favorite teams and events and food that's not your ordinary sports bar fare. Award-winning wings, burgers, fresh fish, and more, TV screens galore, and all-day happy hour specials. The kitchen and bar are open into the wee hours, perfect for late-night bites and very close to the airport. For playoff action, football season, and a good time anytime, Shenanigans. Looking for inspired comfort food in a cozy setting? Blue Collar in Miami is the place to go. Located at 6789 Biscayne Boulevard, it moved to bigger digs a year ago, now has full liquor, and still features all your old favorites from chef owner Danny Surfer. Fantastic burgers, the braise of the day, and the city's best key lime pie. And the summer specials are sizzling. Miami Spice menu in August, September, and drink specials every day. Open daily with weekend brunch. For reservations and information, go to bluecollarmiami.com. When people come to me and say, Mike, where should I go out to eat? I got guests coming from out of town. Where should we go? Cafe Seville. That's the answer. 2768 East Oakland Park Boulevard. It's a Fort Lauderdale perennial, serving the finest in Spanish and continental cuisine in a cozy, friendly, comfortable setting. Joey Esposito and Sally, his better half, they've been running the place for a long time. It's been open since the 1980s. They got great Spanish classics like paella, shrimp with garlic sauce, and all kinds of great seafood dishes. The stuffed veal chop, that's my favorite. Go to Cafe Seville. It's open every day but Sunday at 5 p.m. for dinner. Tell them that the Lunchbox Mayo and Defo sent you. If you like seafood in a comfortable setting, outdoors, even keel fish shack at the corner of A1A and Commercial Boulevard in Lauderdale by the Sea, upscale food in a down-home setting, the chef owners, Dave and Brad, do a terrific job with all the seafood classics that you want. They have the best grilled oysters in town, bang bang shrimp, lobster rolls, and deli fish specials. They also have weekend brunch Saturday and Sunday. They have deli happy happy hour 4 to 7. And they also have other weekly specials like mussels on Monday and oysters on Tuesday. Go to Even Keel Fish Shack and tell them that the Lunchbox sent you. Looking for a real New York slice? Check out Peter's Pizzeria, your neighborhood pizza shop. With 2 locations, 1166 North Federal Highway in Pompano Beach and 897 East Palmetto Park Road in Boca Raton. Slices, whole pies, specialty pizzas, heroes, rice balls, salads, pastas, and Mama's homemade desserts. It's New York flavor, Florida made. Originally from Long Island, Peter brings passion and pride to his pizzas. No matter where you're from, you'll feel right at home. Open every day but Monday for lunch and dinner with delivery and takeout. Place your order today at mypeters.com. All right, we're back on the Lunchbox.
Yes, sir.
I'm by my lonesome, but Lubie is coming
I was
back
on
as
your
soon as he adjusts the volume. Chef Sopanut has gone off to the kitchen to get ready for
I
dinner
just like his
service.
honesty.
Oh, yeah, he's a
Like
great guy.
I mean, all of our guys are honest, but like he just doesn't care, and I just really appreciate that.
No, and look, he's learning the way he moved again after being in Delray Beach for over 8 years, and it was a lost lease situation. So he moved a few miles down Federal Highway, and I guess there are differences from town to town.
That's
I mean,
funny.
Boca is known as one of the most challenging restaurant markets on earth because, and now you're hearing stories like he told that some people are a little bit persnickety. He told another story off air about a young couple came in. He said might have been slightly inebriated and ate all of their food up and then complained about how terrible it was
And just left.
Wanted to get up and leave without paying because the food was so terrible after they ate it all.
Everything.
But Chef So, he said his New York roots, because even though he is Thai, he spent his formative years in New York City.
Yeah.
And the New
Good
Yorker
luck.
in him came out in a hurry. He chased them down in the parking lot and basically said, like certain FCC bosses,
Screw
we could
you.
do this the easy way or the hard way.
Exactly.
And the girlfriend got religion in very quickly and paid up. And but yeah, I mean, this whole I can't wait to read all the comments in the Lois Solomon. She's preparing a piece about what each side finds annoying about the others, and forget about Christmas coming early. I guess it's Festivus comes early to the Sun Sentinel. If we're airing all our annoyances.
I started reading it. I'm like, did Mayo do this?
And I can't imagine something so silly as somebody saying no problem actually triggering
that's
you.
weird.
Again,
I don't wanna say it's
prefer
weird. You're allowed to do whatever you want.
I
but
prefer
that's-
no worries. And you know what? I'm guilty because when I was a food critic, I guess I came of age in a time when I just think it's cheesy and not necessarily becoming of a high-end restaurant when the server comes up and introduces themselves and, hi, my name is Becky and I'll be taking care of you this evening. It's like,
No,
I like
Mayo.
when places have name tags and they don't have to introduce you. So,
Yeah.
and people would come after me like, why are you so, why are you such a elitist? And it's like, not elitist. It's like, I don't introduce myself
It feels
unless they
awkward.
ask, if you get friendly with them at the end of the meal.
Mhm.
And I'll say, hey, what's your name, by the way, so I can ask for you next time. And they'll tell me their name, and then I'll tell them my name, not the full name, because I don't want any special
That's all you
treatment.
need.
But again, that's the way it used to work. But now I don't get bothered. I mean, I used to write that it would bother me when I was the critic, and I would write, oh, I hate the cheesy introductions. Now, if they want to introduce themselves, fine, let's be friends.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
bring me my food timely and look good.
Exactly.
So, all right. Contest time, folks. If those of us still out there, it was an eventful weekend in football.
Yes.
The Dolphins got their loss out of the way early, so we didn't have to endure that yesterday. Some wild NFL games, but this week was all about the college football. All right, let's get into it. The restaurant, a kind of weird clues, but it was pretty easy. I don't know why a bunch of people got it wrong, including Sheldon G, and they came up with the Cave. The Cave restaurant is located in Hollywood on Sterling Road, but it was neither the
And you gave the
addition.
address.
The address I gave was take the upcoming Jewish New Year, which is 5786, add 14, and you
Yeah,
get
5800.
5800.
Yeah.
58 Sterling Road is a Israeli place, and clue number 2 gave it away.
Yeah.
I don't know how you get the Cave from this, because I said the name is a mashup of a mashed chickpea dish and Defoe's favorite city, Sinful
Vegas.
City. So Vegas is in there, and Hummus Vegas Grill is the name of the restaurant. Where do you get cave out of Las Vegas and chickpeas? I don't know. So Sheldon G and a bunch of others. It wasn't just him. It was like 6 people put in the cave.
What is the address for the cave? Did
The
you look
cave
that
is
up?
like 5756. So like they
Okay.
had their Hebrew calendar dates wrong. They had everything right. You got to read all the clues, folks. It's not that hard. I mean, sometimes it's a little bizarre, but it's not that
Can
hard.
be
All right, Vegas
confusing.
Hummus Grill or Hummus Vegas Grill, whatever the
Either
freaking
one. you would've
Hummus
gotten that.
Vegas Grill was the answer.
Okay.
The horse, weird race because, well, not weird. It was 7 horses, 3 of them trained by Safi Joseph.
Oh, really?
And the favoritism changed in the last jump. I thought the favorite was going to be the winner. The winner was number 2, Hall in Ice, and actually was the favorite until that last flash, and all the computer money came in and made it number 8, Claret Beret or Claret Barrett or whatever it is. But because it changed, there was one scratch, a key scratch, number 6 scratch, and I thought it was going to go to the number 2 and they would have gotten the winner. But no, the number 6 scratch got the number 8, so they didn't end up advancing. Basically, who did was people who picked number 2, Hauling Ice, and there was a bunch of them. I think it was about 8 people overall. 7 out of the 8 chose the University of Miami for good reason, because the Gators suck.
Yeah.
And it came down to the point margin. One person who was the runner-up had the Gators. I'm sorry, the Canes winning by. No, what did they have them by?
They won by what, 20?
24 points. One of them had him winning by 24. One of them had him winning by 14. So they both off by 5. Came down to total points. So the week's runner-up had it being a 52-point game, and that runner-up is. Why didn't I write down the names this week? Ed Sikowski, congratulations. You are the runner-up, and you're going to get a choice, Ed, and I think you're a past runner-up winner. You get a choice of either a Taco Craft gift card or a gift certificate to Blue Collar in Miami. The Taco Craft is $25. Blue Collar is $50. Your choice. I will let you know, and I'll get in touch with you by email. And this week's winner, because they had the Canes winning by 14 points with a total points of 35 points. The actual number of points was 33 points.
Oh, wow.
And the actual point differential was 19.
19.
They were both off by 5 points. One was 24, one was 14. But 35-point total gives the win to Dr. Bupkis. And I think Dr. Bupkis, Alan Yared. I love that name.
That makes me so happy.
That's his email moniker, Dr. Bupkis. But you've won more than Bupkis this week. You've won brunch for 2 at 10 Palms at Gulfstream Park. We love the Sunday brunch buffet. It is a spectacular all-day affair, and you and a guest will get treated to the all-day buffet plus 1 mimosa apiece and tax and tip included in the prize package. And again, I'll be in touch, redeem it in the next 3 months, and we're going to be having our next brunch bash October 19th, Sunday, October 19th. Joe Beja, we're going to get together with hopefully a bunch of winners. And Lubie, I don't know if you can come out.
I should still be able to be doing things then.
Okay. He's got a month.
The 2 weeks after that, I don't know.
A month to go before it all.
I'll still be sort of a free man.
It's all upside down. But again, congratulations, Alan Yared, for this week's victory. I am long-winded with these contest recaps, but that's okay. That's going to do it for today. I think tomorrow we're looking at a home show for the first day of Rosh Hashanah. We'll have Defo joining us and telling us all about his football game adventures.
Yeah, he actually went to the Dolphin game.
He went to a UM game.
Yes.
And even though, as I understand it, he got free tickets and a free parking pass, he still doesn't know whether he would do it again.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how you know you're officially old. If you get freebies all the way and you said, I don't know if I could do that again. But we'll talk to him about that tomorrow. Meantime, if you're celebrating tonight, happy, healthy, Lashana Tova. If you're not celebrating tonight, come on out to EaThai and celebrate with happy hour all day.
Night,
if you just mention Lunchbox, Chef So will give you 50% off your drinks. And if you come in dancing, you'll get a free shot. So that's why we love Chef So. Later in the week, we've got shows upcoming on Wednesday at Daniel's Florida Steakhouse, along with Dee's Sports Bar. That's Wednesday afternoon. That'll be a 1 p.m. start. Thursday afternoon, come on out and say hi and grab a slice of pizza at Peter's Pizzeria in Pompano. We're going to be doing that show a bit on the later side after the lunch rush, about 2:30 start with Peter. I know you got to go do
It'll
the
be fun.
trivia.
We'll
so
make
you
it
got,
happen. I love
you got
Peter.
a hectic Thursday. All right, that's it for today. Enjoy every pad thai, enjoy every panko crusted duck, and enjoy every sandwich.